So this babe moved into our compound, and as a neighborhood gentleman, I helped carry her things into our apartment. I mean, as per Naija guy, I must represent. But as I arranged her load, something was off. No gas cylinder, no pot, nothing. In my mind, I am thinking, babe, how you want chop if you no get anything to cook with? 2 weeks later, I got my answer. This babe had a PhD in visitation. Morning till night, she's bouncing from flat to flat like it's her father's estate. It was like she had an invisible timetable for all neighbors. And all the single guys were her customers. Coincidentally, there was more single guys in the compound than married folks. Somehow, we were all our besties. Yes, none of us, I repeat, none had succeeded in seeing her pants. We would shoot our shots and she would gently cover us but never cut us off. Somehow, she made all of us feel like we still had a chance. This babe could have breakfast in flat 1, lunch in flat 2, and dinner in flat 3. After 3 months, she was glowing like she just came back from Dubai. One time, she came to my house and finished a whole plate of fried rice that one of my friend babes had made for me. That same evening, she came back and cleaned out the last bowl of egusi soup I was saving for midnight cravings. I said enough is enough, time to make my move. So I leaned in for a kiss after the egusi massacre, but she used one finger to hold me back, gave me a peck and said, I can't kiss you after eating soup. My mouth will be smelling. Maybe next time. And just like that, poof, she vanished again. And that, as they say, is the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Never again, I advised myself. Fast forward to a week later, I spotted her at a suya spot. Me, sharp guy, I dodged sharply before she would call me to pay for her suya. But I watched from the shadows as she bought a suya with her own money. When I saw that, I came out of hiding. She saw me and immediately gave me a hug, like we were long-lost lovers. My love, what are you having for dinner? She asked. 5 days had passed since our last visit, so I knew my flat was on her timetable again. I smiled back, plotting my revenge, and said, well, I think tonight I'll partake in the consumption of cassava granules reconstituted in liquid form. Her eyes lit up like car brake. We reached my place. I went inside to prepare the royal feast. Garri and groundnuts. I brought it out. Join me, I offered. She smiled sweetly and said, no thanks, I'll wait. I asked if she wanted to eat asuya. With excitement, she handed it to me and said, enjoy yourself. Well, as a good citizen, I added the suya to my garri, mixed it up well and ate like a king. Afterward, I washed the plate and came back out to see her sitting there expectantly. Yes, so you said you wait when I asked you to eat. I said, wait for what exactly? She looked at me, confused. The food you said you make now, I've been waiting for you to finish your garri so you can serve me. With a straight face, I asked, serve what, please? She frowned. King David, stop playing. You said something about cassava grass, something, in liquid form. I laughed. Oh, that. Yes, I said I was going to partake in the consumption of cassava granules constituted in liquid form. That's garri. I just drank it. And thank you for giving me your seasoned and char-grilled skewered meat. It went perfectly with it. My what? Sorry, my bad. Your suya, I replied with toothpick in my mouth. It took her a minute to process that. Then she screamed. Wait. You mean to tell me all that big grammar was just for garri? Like drinking garri? King David, Chineke ofune. Well, I don't see it as just that, I replied. Her ears was so loud the whole compound must have heard. So neighbor, you use my suya to eat garri after receiving me. King David, what kind of a man are you? She hissed again, this time with extra volume, grabbed her bag and stormed out of my house. And that, my people, was the last time she ever visited me. Good riddance. The end.